So I will start recording because this something just came to my mind, and it's not related to the place where I am, and at least not related to the place where I am at the moment. But something just came to my mind, and it's just a thought, and it's completely unrelated to anything. And it's how, when you meet people in the streets, like when you meet them, when you walk past them, when you have a small talk with them, you never think, what they are actually thinking about, and what they are actually feeling. Because like yesterday I had a very difficult day, like a really difficult day, and it was so surreal to have a day that you have this feeling that you just want to, disappear. Like I often want to disappear, but especially that day, and I couldn't just handle those emotions. I wanted to cry all the time, but I wasn't crying. I mean, I was crying, but silently, and I was just, fixing my tears, just trying to pretend I'm not crying and not be very loud about that, so most of people couldn't really notice. And it's so surreal when you're in such a situation, and you're in such a state, and you have to have small talk with people and they ask you, oh, hi, how are you? And it's like, it's so surreal. And then and of course, most of the times you lie and you say, oh yeah, I'm okay, but you're absolutely not okay. And to be honest, right now I think, we actually lose like a lot of opportunity to have like a lot of honest conversation by saying, yeah, I'm fine. Maybe we should just say what's actually going on. And sometimes I do say what's actually going on. It depends on the situation, but it's like just a thought. And then I think about it, when I meet people, I never know in which state they actually are. Maybe they are also going through something like really dark or really sad, and they will not tell me because, hello, I'm good. That's exactly what I was talking about. So, and today I was also having some difficult time because I was being in a place that was like really traumatic to me to be in, and was something really traumatic happened. And it's like something, even after going out of this place, even after being like more far away, it's like something that you cannot forget. There are some pictures that you cannot just get out of your head, and when something reminds you of it, it's just like, you're in complete darkness, and it's like and I still, just after that, it was so surreal. I went out of this place. Even in this place, I was trying to be not like very too dramatic. I was crying, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not that bad. I mean, I'm bad, but I'm stable. And I was trying to have like casual conversations. And then I went out of this place. I went to eat ice cream, and it's so surreal when you think about this, when you think about, murder, and this is what actually traumatizes you. It's the most horrific crime that can happen, and when you think about, going somewhere where it happened and going there because it happened in that particular place, and you want to revisit the place that traumatizes you because it's kind of, for some reason, it's like important for you and for your identity, which is like a very weird thing, that people come back to places that are traumatizing for them because they have such need. And for me, it's also true. And and then you try to have casual conversations, then you go to eat ice cream, like tragedy and casuality is like what makes up our lives. It's like so surreal sometimes, seriously, like it's so weird. It's like, you cannot make this stuff up. It's like seriously, it's like so surreal that those things are like right next to each other. Tragedy next to like life, death next to life. So it's like I just wanted to share this thought. I know maybe it's weird or something, but I always think about this. When I talk to people, I always think, what they are actually going through, because maybe they are going through something actually very bad. And actually a few times in my life when I was having like a small talk and I was talking to somebody, they were like, yeah, yesterday my family member got unalived by somebody, it actually happened to me. When I was talking to somebody, they told me that, and I was like, I didn't actually know what to say, because in such situations you don't know what to say, because nothing that you can say can make it right, So I just said, oh, I'm so sorry, because if I, you know, in such situations you just should be nice, not be an asshole, and that's actually all you can do, because as a person who was like on the other side, you know, we just appreciate when you just aren't mean, you know. Anything else, because we know that you're also uncomfortable in these situations. That's why we don't want to talk how we actually are, because it makes other people sad when we are sad. That's why we pretend we are not sad. So just a thought. I don't know what's the conclusion of this, but that was just what I was thinking about.